back to D&D House, where a bunch of nerds get together, roll dice, and slay monsters. It's Monday night. We're just coming back from our 5-minute break on the My Hero Academia stream. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Okay. It's always fun. Well, when last we left our heroes, these two are entering a training, or at least one of them is entering a training simulation as they're both on vacation up north in Gunma, having won a raffle and having succeeded as the best players in the world at a hit mobile ARG. Meanwhile, these two are staying home for the summer vacation.
Lame.
Hey,
Nerds.
they're making some gains.
I didn't get invited.
You ain't even seen what class rep can do.
I didn't even really get invited to go home, in all honesty. Daibo was like, yeah,
Sure,
you
yeah.
can totally come by.
Yeah, fine, I'll be
It's
around,
like,
I guess.
So in the meantime, each of you receive an email. You get a response from Snipe. You tell me what day of the week you want to schedule, and as long as it's before 5 p.m., he'll do it. In addition, you got another email from Triage.
Triage, the lad.
Mm-hmm.
It's about your colonoscopy results.
I'll email Snipe and I'll just do like the next Monday, Tuesday.
Someone else's colonoscopy results.
So you're doing like 2 days.
Photo evidence.
Because we're
Yes, this
getting
is a
through
weird
Saturday
spot.
right now with
You should
everyone,
be
right?
worried.
And you're doing your 3
They
days
do
of
have
working out.
colonoscopies. They send you
So
photos.
you want Monday and
Or
Tuesday?
His earliest available 2 days to just bust it out.
Yeah, you could do Monday and Tuesday and just
Cool.
kick it all out at once.
Cool, yeah.
Fantastic. And then next time you train with your swords, you'll be able to use real, sharp, lethal weapons. Fuck.
It's really nice.
Triage also emailed you. He would text you normally because he has your number, but this is something more official. And he emails you with a link and what's effectively a one-day opportunity for internship. Not with him. He is going to go work with another hero in the medical industry. Another professional hero with a health-based work, right? And he wants you to tag along and just to shadow him, and if you're willing, kind of meet this hero, see what they do.
Does he mention the hero name? Who is it?
Yes. This is Pro Hero Transfusion. I believe.
Yeah, I almost did my internship with her.
Yeah, I know.
Got requested.
Yeah, she requested you. And you turned her down, which is okay.
Oh, grease them elbows, boy. Use your mutagen ability to make the elbows extra greasy.
God.
You can do that.
I can.
Your mutagen just gives like generic bonus right now, right? So you can
Yeah.
style that as whatever you want.
Right now it's just Fast Heal 1.
I mean, I use my mutagen to make your elbows greasy.
You get an email.
Just dry them out.
Not
Give them alligator elbows.
from someone who you may have been expecting, not from Melissa Shield or, God forbid, Midas. No,
Yeah.
you get an email from a Pro Heroes agency, a hero named Atlas.
Atlas,
You
I
may
met
be familiar with
him.
Atlas. Yeah.
I met him on not on I Island. I met him. Fuck, when did I meet Atlas? Yeah, what's he want?
I believe you met him during your internship.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you went up to hang out with Miss Jo.
When I went to hang out with Miss Joke, it was before I met Outlander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Atlas has emailed you because he is the junior representative
Oh,
for
okay.
the Olympians.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's someone you know. That's good.
Yeah, he's sending out the obligatory emails.
Midas is like kind of this over-the-top, like literal JoJo-esque character, right?
Yeah.
And he kind of like characterizes himself as like this golden god, right?
Well, he's got like those like. Did he explain his powers? I knew his
Midas,
powers.
You do not know his powers.
Not Midas.
Oh, Atlas. But Atlas, you understand.
Atlas, I know he's got like the generic Superman bullshit going on, right?
No, that would be Power Man.
Power Man.
Power Man is an international hero.
That's right.
Sounds about right.
Atlas is just a strength guy.
Atlas is not just a
No,
strength
let's not
guy,
do that.
and we will get into that.
Oh, okay. I thought
But
he explained it to me.
he did. It's complicated. Roll Arcana or Nobility for me.
I do have Arcana, actually.
Yeah, because you're the quirk guy.
Because I'm a quirk guy. That is 33.
Holy fuck!
I got a plus 19 because I took
Fucking-
my intense student
Oh,
at
wow.
plus bardic knowledge.
Fucking bards. His quirk is not. It manifests as physical strength for him often.
Uh-huh.
He has the ability to decrease physical or mental strain in himself or others.
Oh, okay.
It allows him to target
yeah.
himself to lift Herculean amounts because
He's got that
Yeah.
that hysterical strength thing going on.
he is decreasing the strain on his body so he can just do more
Yeah.
than a man should. But he can also extend that ability to others, and it's not just like things like making people feel stronger. It's like he can alleviate pain. He can alleviate mental
He's branched out.
fatigue. Yeah, it even extends to
Stress and
emotional.
stuff.
Yeah, stress.
That's good. That's nice.
But when he affects other people, it all falls on him. He is, and that's why he's Atlas, because he is going to hold the world on his
I
back.
get it. Okay.
He's a great guy.
Nice.
He's pretty well rated, even though he's only like a top 60 hero, which is still pretty high for like 2,000 fucking main name pro heroes kicking around this country right now. Top 60, but he's very well rated. Everyone loves him. He's a great. And he is your representative with the Junior Olympians, and he wants you next week.
Next weekend. Okay, so
He
I got
wants you in.
shoot. I got a whole week still of training. Okay, I thought it was like 2 days.
Yeah, it's currently Saturday,
Yeah.
and he wants you in on Friday in Tokyo for a photo shoot to have you sign all of your preliminary work and such. They've already emailed your uncle. They got his contact information.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably not going to answer.
He didn't even answer. Or if he did, who's this? How'd you get this number?
It's like, it's the IRS, no.
He answers and speaks. What is it? It's not Mandarin, but the like that
Probably
super,
Cantonese or
Yeah,
Fushionese. or
like
something
the
that.
super obscure dialect of Chinese. Oh, me no speaking. I don't know.
Yeah, and they like keep talking to him. They like get a translator for him, and he's just like, I don't care what the fuck you have to say. I'm not paying my taxes. That's the line.
100%.
Typo would fake bad English, bad Japanese, bad everything.
Exactly. 100%.
Jesus.
And he would switch the bad language every time just to try to. Anyway,
I love that.
wants me in Saturday.
He wants you Saturday. No, sorry, it's Saturday night. He wants you Friday.
Friday.
In Tokyo.
It is Saturday. He wants me Friday.
Yeah. If you struggle to get to Tokyo, they will help you cover that.
I can bounce that far.
But you can. You can
They
get
got
there.
buses.
And
They got buses and trains.
yeah, kind of what these guys are doing right now, but better. They want you to flex for them. They want you to
Yeah.
flex for the whole world.
Yeah,
They want you to represent young men.
I can do that. I'm in.
You know, it's like most important flex of your life, Zhao.
I gotta get
TF2 moment.
one more really good training session.
Get a pump.
Get a really good pump.
You might want to spend some time just to build up the bonuses. Well, actually, no, they're only +1. Might as well work in your query.
Yeah.
+2s, I mean.
That's what I want to do with this, because over this weekend I get one training bonus. And then I'll get one more before I gotta go see him. And then we kind of be in a weird middle
You'll
of
have
the training
Thursday, so
cycle.
you can make a single roll
I
and
can make a
hope
roll.
it's good
Okay.
instead of taking 3 days for an Insta.
I only need 2, and then I could size up. I could increase the amount of time I can spend big with the development point there.
Cool. Yeah, you guys both get
Yeah.
your emails about busy work for this summer.
Yeah, totally.
Not bad. Meanwhile, you kick ass in the simulator, and I'm not going to make you fight through it. That's all right. Of course, the invitation is extended to you again, and Kurihiro, and you're good. Funny, both the rogues decline. Kurihiro doesn't want to fight light creatures.
Yeah, he's on
in an
a
open
hollow
space.
deck with no shadows.
Yeah. Yeah.
There might be like representations of shadows, but they're not real shadows. He can't.
When he like kind of just like explains that very briefly, one of the technicians pipes up and explains if they get like a proper housing for this and like put it in a facility, not just like this kind of test that they've laid out.
Like those VR warehouses where they have the physical objects and then it's just the VR projects onto them. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
they would be able to set it like they'd be able to make variables of like, oh, it's windy, oh, it's dark, it's very bright. They'd even be able to do things like rain if they needed to. They could do a full environmental render.
God, the school could use that.
Yeah, and Kurihiro would then work just fine. But for this preliminary, they understand his quirk's shit for this, and they're not going to make it. Yeah, he puts that in front of you guys. So, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm showing you all of this. relatively soon we will be having a training facility with this exact equipment set up in Aichi Prefecture, which, as you know, is exactly west of your school's location in Shizuoka.
Where is that?
That is close enough that you could bus out there and train. This facility will be reserved exclusively for use of pro heroes and noteworthy student heroes. For example, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but some of the members of UA's Class 3 are very well accredited and already rising stars in and of their own right.
My best friends.
However,
Who?
all 5 of you will be permitted to attend, and we will allow you to at least kind of call ahead, maybe register, bring a friend around for the training as well. We'd have to vet them, of course, and I'm sure there'll be UA students and perfectly acceptable at our facilities, but still, processes. But either way, soon enough, sometime late this fall, this facility will be ready within a short bus's distance of where you all attend school now. And we would love to have all of you come here to train with Detneret's new and improved augmented reality combat simulation technology.
Fuck you up.
We believe not only that it would be useful to our company and incredibly useful to the hero community to see this technology in use, but I think it would be beneficial to all of you to have a more practical and safe training environment, one where you can focus maybe more on the technical aspects of combat and focus less on, well, not dying just because you're fighting giant robots. Yes? If that interests you, love to have you.
Like you ever worried about dying from the fucking robots.
I was just gonna say another. Where is that again?
Aichi is west of the province you guys live in.
Damn Westerners.
Yeah.
I mean, it's where Momo's family lives, so anyone who's been out to her mansion, it's very close.
Absolutely.
It's very close.
Was I there?
No,
No.
no.
I played hide and
Absolutely
seek,
not.
though.
These guys went.
I was like, what?
So you guys know it's close enough that classmates can feasibly go there in the afternoon.
Fair enough.
Now, unfortunately, that will be the last. That will be all for technology and the applied sciences from the support course today. I will be taking my leave of you, and I will leave you in the capable hands of my associates, and they are going to, I'm sure, shower you with praise and adulations, and hopefully some relatively lucrative merchandise deals and such. And this evening, if it is agreeable to all of you, Miss Guiglione here will escort you out to the city of Gunma. Leave her alone. That's an Italian name. Leave her alone. Fuck you guys.
Damn Italianos.
Take the money!
Escorting you out to the city of Gunma, that you might go about with your friends, and we will provide for you that you may spend money at anywhere you like, within reason, of course, and you may all go out for dinner wherever you desire. You will see the city and the sights. I know it's all a bit far away from Tokyo and Shizuoka, and we'll come back this evening and we'll reset for the last events tomorrow. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, then I will take my leave of you. Thank you for your time and considerations. I hope you enjoy. He's going.
I found the squiggly homie.
Stop.
Squilling and Fancy Son?
Quigley Down Under is a good movie.
Stop.
When they said lavish us with like expensive things, they don't mean like golden showers, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that's
You haven't seen someone reel back to throw a die you in a while, huh? Fucker. What?
They said gold. No, they said wealth and showers and.
No,
Yeah.
shower you with praise and adulation, and hopefully very
text.
lucrative
Walker
merchandise.
text you. Kite, what the fuck are you talking about?
Doesn't have a phone. We can't break the fourth wall anymore.
I gotta email you back on that, my bad.
Kite's
Close that
combat.
laptop.
Ty is personally combating the fourth wall breaking.
Text, what the fuck is Kite talking about?
He really is. He is not taking texts from anymore. He's not obeying chat anymore. He's being kite.
Rebel.
Rabble. I found a Portuguese version of that song this week.
God.
It's so good. It's actually
Yeah?
really
Okay,
good.
I thought it'd be bad.
It's like a sweet little acoustic song.
Little ditty.
I'll send it to you. Cool.
I don't know. I think the software is cool, but I think there's also the aspect like we're training to be heroes. Like we need to have that death and horror.
Oh yeah, it was really awkward when I swung into them and I didn't cut off a hand.
No, they just exploded.
You're really stuck on those hands.
You know,
I
the
can't
clown
kill
has
him.
done things to me.
Kite personally
Are you
tried
okay?
to sever the hand.
I'm working
both
on it.
hands of every hollow simulation. Simulation.
You know the whole like pagoda.
Yeah, that like
Thing.
really fucked you up.
Yeah.
Puberty
yeah.
pagoda?
That
Okay.
working on it.
Are you saying that
Brain fuzzy.
we should have broken into the?
I think so.
Okay. That's not something that
think
Jack
that
talked
was
me out of
fun.
anything.
I think that was a fun idea. We're supposed to be good guys.
I don't know, I just feel weird about taking the danger out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's nice to know like where you got hit. I guess
that's fair.
I'm pretty
I feel
good.
like
at
I feel like I
getting
won't
hit, though.
do as well if I don't feel like I'm like gonna get blown up. You know? There's something different about fighting for your life
Man,
versus
you
just sparring.
You ain't got you guys fucked up. You're like, man, it's not the high school experience if death isn't on the line, right?
You and Walker make a great pair. I see why now. Anyway.
Oh fuck.
Oh, thank
Anyway,
you.
can I borrow a computer?
Yeah. Dude, I was gonna ask for schoolwork, but like you don't do schoolwork, so
No, I'm
what-
gonna send emails.
yeah, sure.
All right, dope.
Huge laptop.
I make you carry it.
Eat it.
I just put it on a portal. It locks with you.
Yeah. That's so nice.
Pretty convenient, not gonna lie.
Kite, they can trace laptops, right?
Cool.
Like drawing? I can probably do that too. It's just a box.
It's just a box.
Never mind.
You guys are taken from there. There is just like kind of 2 hours that you guys spend with another one of these execs. His name is just Koku Hanabata. He's kind of a taller man with like long dark hair, kind of like your style, but it's just pitch black. It covers his eyes almost, like hangs down past his shoulders. Just like wearing the same long black clothes. Very little like personality to this guy, but when he starts talking, and he's like very obviously intelligent and capable, and there are a great many underlings under him that he kind of sends about to do things. But you guys go to speak to him, and he, as promised, offers you guys a lot of stuff. You guys won the ARG, so you guys have kind of like your pickings from various just like free things that you can just be given. And it's gonna last a while, right? If you kind of agree to the idea of them sending you like test materials for their products, they're gonna use your testimonies about the quality for their company.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
They're using you for the brand a little bit, and they're gonna ask you if they can like take pictures with you and stuff, and put you guys like up on their official like media, like the 5 of you, as like, oh, these are the winners for the game. There are new certified testers. Hashtag Feels Good Nation. You know, it's Feels Good Inc. That's the company. And that's literally
It is.
a reference.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they just make luxury consumer goods, but they're a huge economic powerhouse. So
She's hesitantly okay with it.
okay,
I agree, but only if I can get the most useless products.
absolutely.
I want the gold-plated spatulas.
Kite. We can do that.
We need real money. We just need money.
In the future, you tell me as long as this deal it holds up, and it should until you say you don't want part of it anymore.
Need spinning rims. On my gold jet
Anytime
ski.
you want useless bullshit, tell me what you want, and if it's reasonable, you have it.
Let's go.
Have fun.
I've got a new clown daddy.
Now, I'm not gonna say you can carry it all on you like this asshole with his feathers, but at the very least,
I can carry it for you.
Yeah.
if your parents won't be throwing money at you constantly,
They will.
someone else will. That's
Yeah.
good.
I just want to give like the most crazy reviews ever. Just like I get
Yeah.
a spatula, I'm like, this is really good for keeping the squirrels out of my nest.
Oh my god.
Don't need a baby? Flip a baby.
Oh man.
The new
This spatula
gold-
fixed my marriage. You know, it's like what?
the new titanium alloy can hold up to 8 pounds, which is enough to flip this child.
Can you imagine having to flip 8 pounds of anything with a spatula? What size of a burger is that?
8 pounds.
Good sized burger.
That's a burger.
That's a real burger.
That's a burger like half the size of your face.
Yeah,
That's insane, and I love it.
as it should be.
That's a
As
meat-
God
It's a
intended.
Zhao sized
That's a
burger.
meat
A big
sweat.
Zhao induced
Oh
burger.
God.
All right. Cool.
Fuck, you know what sounds good is ribs.
Ito.
Oh god.
If there's any like product line or any category of free shit that she would want these people to send her forever, or until she decides that she wants them to stop, what would it be for Ito? He wants useless novelty shit. Just weird, barely useful stuff. You know.
For her, it'd be stuff that would go from, like, regardless of what costume she's wearing or what's going on, like, something that she'd always need. So, like, an example would be, like, just really good, silent, like, tennis shoes.
Okay.
Like, shit like that.
To be fair, this is not like a support thing. This is like a life, just a day-to-day life thing.
Oh.
This is
Sure.
Feels Good Inc., not Detnerette.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in that case, it'd just be, like, chill stuff like backpacks or phone cases and
Okay.
shit like that.
Yeah, you just want to sign up for like just whatever, and
Yeah.
they'll send it to you. Okay, cool.
Like crazy shit. Like, the good phone cases that, like, aren't
Mm-hmm.
gonna, like, if she drops it during training, it isn't gonna get fucking blown up by a
Mm-hmm.
shit like that.
Okay, yeah. Kaibara. Yeah, Kaibara goes for like the newest and like gaming stuff. Weirdly,
Motherfucking Newports.
of all these, Kaibara goes for like gaming and like entertainment stuff. Furuiro's gonna go for like technology, and Kamakiri, the guy, goes for like those pre-prepped like meals that are like planned for you throughout the month.
Oh
kind of
hell
thing.
yeah!
And he's
dude.
like he's gonna get those every month now.
Nice.
buy
for,
my
like, the next
Oh,
year.
food
that's the art
forever.
supplies. That's a big thing for her.
Okay, that's fair. Well, see that works with like the phone cases and backpacks.
Yeah.
You want them to send you like graphic design and like artistic kind of stuff, they'll send you all that.
Yeah.
That works.
Crayons.
So yeah, you'll get lots of new art supplies, and some of it will be things like paint for like painting, like spray painting
Yeah.
and like painting walls and houses and such. And a lot of it will be more traditional hand done stuff.
Yeah.
Ever done pottery? No, I'm just fucking with you.
This is your whole wheel. She's like, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck is this? This is what I get this month? Bullshit.
The wheel, but none of the like material. So I just got this fucking spinning wheel, with no
Stupid.
clay. I'm like,
Films extra. Yeah. All right.
I guess I'll fucking eat my dinner on this bitch.
Yeah. You guys express your interest to Koku Hanabata, and there's some negotiation. And he's pretty skeptical of your order. Kite.
What's the random shit? Pasta strainer? Yes, please.
I want a gold.
Pasta strainer and an assault rifle.
I want a pasta strainer, but it looks like a turtle. I want a pair of severed human hands. It was like, what?
This new diet cup is great for keeping me on track. I have lost 5 pounds since I started using it.
Oh my God, Kite.
Strainer.
Please sign up to do the most straight man endorsement videos, please. And that's where the second part of this comes in. Yeah, this is kind of an extension of Goodwill, but if you guys take this deal now, later on when you're doing like work studies later this year, and when you are doing full-time hero stuff a second and third year, it will be very useful to you. Do we want to take any other deals of like, yeah, you guys can ship me up to Tokyo once every couple months and I'll do an ad for you. Or, yeah, I'll let you use my likeness in social media and I'll consult for you. Or do you just want to do the most basic shit? They take this one picture of you and leave you alone forever. They'll send you free shit for a year and that's it.
I'm down for the commercial. She wouldn't want them to be like to use her likeness or anything. So she would want to be in control of each thing that they're like putting her in front of.
Yeah, with a lot of control, a lot of creative control, and a lot of you will always have a hand on the wheel and a foot on the gas.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want that?
Yeah, she'd be down for that.
Cool.
She's down for free shit. The farther she can get away from her parents and their
cool. They'll send a copy of that to your father. They'll send a copy of that to your principal because you currently do not have
Guardian.
a family to live with at all. Like you don't have any family.
Send it to Joe.
In the matter of like probably the next couple of months.
The fuck is this deal?
If your parents are like arrested and brought in, we're gonna have to figure out who your legal guardians are.
I saw one.
The school
Adopt me.
The school can take you in, but then you'll have to be very good.
Dino.
Because Aizawa won't just
You should just
your
message my uncle. He'll
metaphorical
totally.
Yeah.
He'd totally do it.
Otherwise, yeah, you could probably just get in the Zhao phase. Ebo, I mean, he'll adopt you. He'll just never see you again. Pretty normal.
Yep.
Optimal, honestly.
He'll adopt you and leave you alone.
The bird leaves the nest sooner or later. Okay, and you want to do the same?
As long as I don't have to speak in the commercials.
They will let you have your own style, your own flair.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do the Old Spice commercials.
Honestly, like
but like not my voice.
with your style ranging from flat,
Voiceovered by Terry
from
Crews.
like completely flat and emotionless to outright cynical and just kind of like right, blech. Those are like both styles of commercials that people on the internet love. So
The commercials are just you sitting next to the project, but just talking like Alex Jones style conspiracy theory.
And it's a freaking frogs game.
And you won't believe it. They wouldn't even let me take my hero name as I will cut you. It was brilliant. Inspired.
Anyway, spatula.
It was about the spatula.
They're like, back to the spatula. I don't give a fuck about the spatula.
The first commercial is just me at some girl just flipping burgers that are obviously burnt. And then it just cuts to the spatula.
No, it's
and
obviously
like,
plastic.
it's kind of
not
a
even
backyard
real.
barbecue, just expressionless face, like a kiss the cook apron. Everyone's like all the other like generic teens in the commercial are like partying in the background, and he's just there. That's why I got the gold-plated spatula. Stupid. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, you guys will sign those later, which means you can still back out. And the rest of your day, the reporter Megan, I'm not going to say your last name, fuck everyone. Megan is...
Macaroni.
Fuck you. Megan Guiglione is going to take everyone down into the city. You guys basically are going to use like her company card. And she's going to let you all like, oh, I want to go to the shop and get a couple things. Fine, sure. Price ranges, that's all right. And then she's gonna let you guys all go out for dinner together, and you don't have to. She doesn't have to follow you around. You know, she can just kind of let you go loose, as long as you don't spend too much, and you're back at a certain time, so she can pick you up.
Okay.
Does that sound fun? We want to hang out with Class B, the three guys.
Yeah, I like those dudes.
Good lads are good lads.
I know them.
Yes. Fun. Back in town. Yeah, what are we doing Sunday, boys?
I am training so fucking hard.
Getting ready?
Yeah.
More
Pulling like double shifts at the gym. Just going like super hard on these training dummies and shit.
D12s.
10.
3.
100.
Tweet.
It's only got 12 sides.
Cool.
Never got a count.
Roll to the D500.
Both of you take D6s on inspiration for me.
Okay.
Because we've been very motivated.
Been
full of late.
focused.
Everyone has been. I'm into that. You guys are already getting free shit.
It's a good time.
Good time.
That is why I have gold-plated rings on my office chair.
My God. Fuck. And
NordVPN.
NordVPN. Not sponsored.
This special is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Very cool. You guys
This dismemberment. may
all get
possibly
ready to go
bypass.
out in the city that night, and you see Megan is waiting in the car out front of the building with a man that you have not met yet. You didn't see him at the dinner. Stranger danger. But you see, like they're like waiting, like arm in arm with each other, and they're both dressed very well. And as you guys all approach, she says,
Yo, do you think that's Mr. You off you
"What did you just say?
Mr. Corp Looney, then what?
Was that Mr. Quarter Clown?
Wiggly Brony?
I think so.
Fuck. Yeah, you guys walk up and she says, students, welcome. I will be taking all of you out into the city this evening. This is my husband,
You got it.
This is my husband, Mio.
Like you had to water.
He does not speak, but I promise he's very attentive. And
You think he doesn't speak because he's too afraid to try to pronounce her name?
He doesn't know his own last name.
He went with the like, I'm just.
if you have any questions about your husband, do any of you happen to speak? Do any of you happen to speak Japanese or International Standard Sign Language?
I speak ISL.
Yes! All right, wonderful. So then you will be able to, if you have any questions or want to talk to him at any point, you will be able to interact with him for your
Yeah.
classmates. And I
I
will
also
be
speak Japanese.
driving. Yes, we all speak
As
Japanese.
I said that, I was like, well, actually, we all do. We're in fucking Japan.
Yes. That is our common in this campaign, fun fact. Unless you were American or British.
What the fuck?
Every time with you.
That was not every time. It's
drop?
been like forever. It just fell out of my, cause it's in my
been a
like
week.
this pocket. It's been a
All right,
couple.
is it all right, Stolen?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
I have jumped it a few times, but it's been a little while.
The boys train like demons. And you guys go out in the city, get to hang out with your friends for a little while. Yeah, we don't have to do anything special. If you want to get anything specific, be like, oh, cool, I'm going to take this cheap sword home. So you're like that. Get a $70 katana.
Can I buy like water guns?
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm just gonna feed them to the clown.
Oh, Christ. He's going to dual-wield Nerf water guns next time he comes out, you know?
Just buy like 2 of them and just shove them into the clown.
I get that. I bought 2 water guns when I went to Portland. All
Probably
right.
good.
Yeah, you do that. Anything, any of you, or you just hanging out with the lads?
I'm just hanging out. I don't have anything specific I want to buy.
Not water
Yeah,
guns.
cool.
I'll get a water gun with you.
Okay.
Do they have like good ones, or are they only like the chintzy ones?
They have like good,
Nerf
genuine
ones?
Nerf ones.
Fuck yeah.
And these aren't like, this isn't like the Hasbro Nerf, this is like the Takara Nerf.
Do they also have the ones with the little like Orbeez in them?
Oh, yeah, they should have those.
Yeah, I want some of those too.
You guys go to like a high-end novelty like toy and entertainment shop.
Fuck yeah.
And
where,
a bag of marbles.
Yeah, you can get a bag of marbles, sure. You can get a shooter with All Might's face on it. But I don't want to play marbles, fuckers. Anyway. Alright, yeah. The lads all just get stuff like Kurohiro like points out a pair of shoes. He's like, you should try those shoes. Other than, you know, it's just like they're your style.
Oh, okay.
You know, just like the classic fun stuff, the boys.
Yeah.
Mhm. At one point, Kaibara just kind of like stops and yeah, no, I should. Hey, Ito. Question real quick.
Mhm.
I'd ask Kite because he knows him better, but Kite's
Kite.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all just say, yeah, he's Kite.
Is there anything you think your class rep would want while we're out here?
Anything that you buy him, he will die happy.
I know he's the kind that'll cherish it
Yeah.
forever, right?
Um,
He's the kind of guy that's like owned all his belongings since he was 5.
yeah, he doesn't have a lot of belongings either.
Oh, that's fair.
Like, for one thing, like, he can't get clothes. That's like,
Right.
like a whole
Okay,
thing.
so I can't get him clothes. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Food-wise, he has, like, weird restrictions because, like, chicken.
Hmm.
But, yeah, and, like, he can't have, like, caffeine or anything. The food's always kind of weird.
Cool.
And he always he eats so much protein. Likes hair dye, but he usually goes out and gets it done. He
Right.
likes comics.
Right.
He and manga have that in common.
Okay.
Really, you get him anything, he'll love you.
You know, I think I know what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna order it to my apartment at the school instead of trying to buy it and walk out of here with it. He buys Zhao a set of weights,
Aw.
Aw.
and he buys for Kendo like a set of like 2 boxing helmets and then 2 sets of gloves. Just like I thought I'd get something for class
These are
reps.
for me, which he beats the tar out of me.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
I'd get some stuff for class reps since I know they've both been kicking ass and working so hard this semester. Besides, they both scared the shit out of me. So,
Yeah.
any mileage wouldn't hurt, you know? Yeah, you guys hang out for the evening, go out for dinner. It's nice. Megan's walking around like a local park with her husband. As soon as you guys are ready, you call her and she'll take you home to the resort.
Megan Mascarpone. I can keep going.
The last day is kind of just like more of the same. She takes you guys out to the city to have some, just like go get breakfast and do whatever you want. And then you guys get time to hang out at like in the private pool on the resort, like at the house itself, and spend time. They have like a sauna. They have like a private gym if that's like fun for you, right? I know you probably don't want to work out during your time off. But they have like a really nice, you know, just like all the workings of a really nice private pool and hot tub area. All sorts of fun stuff. They've got like a fucking entire theater auditorium here. It's like a massive, very complex building. They have everything you could want to be entertained. But yeah, they let you just kind of like run loose for like a good chunk of the day, and then they ply you with more free stuff, and they talk about deals and such more. And there was like some talk about economics and what you guys like plans are as students, but you guys just want to be heroes and not worry about the details right now, right?
Yeah.
You're high schoolers. Kind of what they expected.
And holy nice, Mike. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Looking for a Kendo V Zhao.
Oh Christ! It's gonna happen eventually.
Motorbike.
And, that's
Maybe, yeah.
It's wild. That hasn't happened.
Yeah.
I should have bought a motorbike.
We haven't sparred with each other. Well,
Dang
kind of
it.
because
Oh,
of
I want a
kite
one wheel.
sparring in general
That's a
between
good one.
it like just the gym is kind of frowned upon. So
Dude.
I generally avoid it.
We forgot
Feel
something
Good
we
Inc.
wanted to get in town.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh,
No,
we both-
I gotta get the Heelys through Feel Good Inc. so I can do a commercial on them.
Oh, true. I want a pair of Heelys.
You could buy Feel Good Inc. brand commercial, the Heelys.
Yeah, but they'll just send them to me.
That's fair.
Heelys.
You could just go ask Koku and Hanabota. They'll get them. They'll get them free.
Yeah.
Heelys and
Let's
a one
go.
wheel.
One wheel
Oh
Heelys.
my god.
Aren't most Heelys?
No. And a one wheel.
And
You know, like a one wheel?
That might be a little expensive for you to ask it
Okay.
right now, because those are like Those. Well, I guess this far in the future, they probably wouldn't be.
If they've got them,
Because even in the last 2 years, they've gone down like $500.
if they've got them, then I'll go. And if not, like I'm not.
Fuck
gonna,
it. That's fair. That's
Hell
fair.
yeah.
Have one. Have a one wheel.
Water fight in Heelys? We're on your one wheel?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we just have a one wheel water fight in Heelys on the side of the pool.
Yeah.
They're just like, Jesus fucking Christ, these are kids.
These kids are going nuts.
They have a fucking
Kaibara is
kill
like
count.
spinning to like throw water everywhere. It's like a nightmare. Kuriro's just like hiding in a corner.
I imagine they're like watching. They're like, haha, they're kids, and they're like, one of them has a kill count. And they're like, oh fuck.
Kamakiri's like,
She's like, ah.
yeah. Kamakiri's just like full spread, just like hanging out in the hot tub by himself. And
Oh, yeah.
Kurihiro is splashing you guys with gyrating water attacks. Love that. Good stuff. Kids being kids at the pool. It's fun. We don't get a lot of that. Almost our beach episode.
Holy nice, Mike. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Fair point.
Okay. There's one last thing that is, asked of you guys before you leave. Like one more important thing is that you guys get to meet one more guy. He seems to be like a politician that is associated with this kind of economic. What is effectively like a PAC, right? It's just like this group.
Super PAC.
Yeah. And it's not explicit that he like lobbies for them, but it's kind of the implication anyway. Yeah.
Principal Nezu. You're a politician?
Oh well. Yeah, but this man's name is Tomoyasu. He's relatively he's a well-kept, good-looking mid-30s man who's very eloquent, and he asks you, as these teenagers who are planning to have a very active part in the world, he asks you what, if anything, about Japan and Japan society you would change. I know it's a heavy question. You don't have to answer if you can't. And if you want to think about it the rest of the night and tell me right before you board the plane tomorrow, hell, that's fine too. But if there's any one thing about Japan, one thing about her society, her politics, her economy, anything at all.
Yeah, something, but I don't know if I trust this guy enough to say it.
Less hands.
I think I'd be interested to know. You are the bright young future of this country and the world. And it is my job as a man actively in power to kind of springboard you forward, if I might, to set you up to succeed where your parents and grandparents may have failed.
I'm not philosophical.
Ito! Let's go!
I think that we need to take a second look at relations between cops and heroes.
True. This is a judgment-free zone. You can express any opinion you want, and that was a very brave thing to say.
A-cam.
Jesus.
Do you mean like hero cop speed dating?
No. No.
No, I know
No, you're not,
exactly.
okay. Believe it or not.
I know exactly what you mean. The situation in this country is difficult and fraught. Heroes are, I think a stopgap. Police served a purpose in the old world, and they kept people, maybe not safe, but at least in line well enough that that those who wanted to hurt society didn't always feel safe and capable of doing so. And I think the police served that role adequately enough. I don't necessarily believe that institution is ready for the world that's in front of us now. Quirks are such a complex thing, and heroes are the evolution of that, right? But still, I think the old must make way for the new. I think you are right. And I don't know exactly what that means going forward for the future. I don't know what kind of policy change that must lead to. I have some ideas on the matter because I think you and I are very similar in thought in that regard. But no, I think that's a wonderful, wonderful contribution. You may all of you share. We don't have to all agree with you, and maybe it's absurd or difficult or perhaps even a little taboo. You can share anything you may think about our society that you would change. I would love to hear any of it.
I got nothing. My head's blank, man.
That's all right too.
Empty.
I don't got a thought going on.
Pagoda.
I'm not a thonker.
Pagoda should be open 24 hours a day.
Oh, that's it.
Let's go.
Thank you for your time. I hope that you have a fruitful relationship with my associates. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your school year, your summer break. Hope that you grow into the models for the new future of Japan that we all believe you can. But maybe if you decide along the way that that's not quite right for you, you have plenty of opportunities elsewhere. I assure you that. Right, young individuals such as yourselves. You guys are taken home as you say your goodbyes to the head of the Hearts and Minds party.
For shit.
Free shit. You got a lot of free shit. And the promise of a new training arena available for yourself and your friends nearby. In case we ever get tired of attacking robots and just working out at the gym tirelessly.
Does get kind of tired
Mm-hmm.
working at the gym so much.
Mm-hmm. All right. This leads us to our next and the most interesting development possibly for the progression of this campaign so far. Once the Detnaret augmented reality combat simulation technology is installed and ready in Aichi by mid to late fall, which should be like mid to late October, really. All of you will be welcome to go attend there as long as your friends kind of register you in. And if you guys put in enough hours at the simulator, you may change your feats, your combat feats, you may at least like make small alterations to class features or other basic aspects of your character sheets. There's a lot of customization in this campaign, how it goes like socially and in terms of your quirks, but in terms of alterations to the class sheets, that exclusively has been coming at level ups so far, which are a bit few and far between. Here on out, once this machine is up and ready, if you guys choose to use it, you won't get gym stuff for it. It won't benefit you.
It won't benefit you.
It won't
absolutely nothing
benefit
for
you traditionally. You could use it to train quirks feasibly, but the new opportunity is open to you that you will be able to retrain feats, change class features that have various options, like a rogue might be able to choose new rogue talents, replace old ones that don't suit their style anymore, so on and so forth.
Okay.
No, it's not as useful for a brawler or a fighter. Well, actually, it might be very useful.
Yeah, retraining feats for a fighter.
Yeah. Brawlers don't have any of those super customizable options, though, huh? Just because they have flexibility.
Yeah, the flexibility kind of covers most of it.
The very
I
least.
was mishearing what you were saying for a second. I thought there was maybe the opportunity for getting rid of class abilities that you don't necessarily use in lieu of class abilities that you would use more often. Like I could get rid of the knockout ability for like a barbarian's rage ability.
This is negotiable. This game is between we four, you four, and myself. And
Four of us?
this arena, this arena that I'm putting in front of you in October in-game, which I'd like to note is only like, what?
Next week.
Well, I mean, you guys are getting into late July.
Fuck, it is next week.
August is going to be
Fuck me, dude.
August is going to be very short in-game, promise.
Yeah.
And then the first month of September is the first month of school. A month into the new school semester, you will be able to retrain your character's Pathfinder abilities. Not their quirks, not the bullshit we make up together.
There's a good question. Can we request specific on-the-run villains that we've had run-ins to for them to program into the game, train against that specific villain for like favored enemy bonuses.
It will depend on the villain. Now, there are villains that there is a lot of footage of in the world. There are villains who've been captured before and escaped.
Yeah, that have very public profiles.
Yeah. Tomura Shigaraki has been observed enough, for example, that you could face him in the simulator now. That's a very difficult enemy to fight because if he touches you, all your sensors will just kill you.
Yeah.
And you'll be out of the assimilator.
But not if Kite cuts off all his hands.
Yes.
He's a lot
There's
of
so
hands.
many.
That is
hands.
an example. The USJ Nomu would be an example of, I mean, you would not be able to fight that, but it'd be something they could program. More realistic examples, the Acadian and other such enemies. Even some,
Have the blind update.
yeah, lots, yes, exactly.
Okay, cool. All right.
This is a dynamic new training option with dynamic new player options. I'm excited for it. Before you guys leave, as you're taken to your flight, you are flying. You are going to stay because your dad's going to come pick you up at the airport where your friends are leaving from. Yeah. You are all given the you just extended the most heartfelt thanks for your attendance of this event, and they hope that you guys express interest in this topic in the future. They kind of just showed you the fun and games, right? Because you are still teenagers attending school, and they don't want to work your brains too hard when it's summer break. But in the future, when you're old enough to understand more complex ideas about economics and politics, they want you involved because they think you are all bright and capable.
They need to work on their judgment.
And after all of you have departed for your plane, but while you are still waiting for your father to come pick you up, while you're still waiting with the reporter, Megan Guglione, fuck you guys.
What about your husband, Macaroni?
No, her
Crap.
her husband Mio is
No,
not
it was
present.
Mayo.
Mayo. Miracle Whip.
She
Mayo and
just
Mayo.
kind of
Margarine.
She just kind of looks at you, and she takes a moment. Roll sense motive.
Twenty-two.
She has a question she wants to ask you. I mean, she's a reporter. She's a journalist. She has a question she wants to ask you, but you don't think she's going to.
How do you feel?
You think she's holding back? Yeah. It's up to you whether you want to prod her for that or not, but there's just something.
She will at the end, but not at the very beginning.
Okay. Yeah, your dad like arrives and you get the text from him. He's like, I'm here, making my way through the fucking nightmare of traffic in the terminal. And yeah, the opportunity is before you.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid it's not quite, kind of looks for the word for second.
Kosher?
Proper, but I mean, Yokusatsu. Yokusatsu, I think I said that right. I don't know all of them all that well, but he had a good point, and I wanted to ask you for your opinion off the record, just you and me. The police, what he had to say about them being, this institution of the old world. What did you think about that?
Fuck the police, come straight from the underground.
Your mom, your mother, what do you think? Because she's not just a cop. She's more of a cop than she is a mom or a wife.
That was a very, very good fortitude save. So we're
Hey,
gonna.
Cap, hey. Wrong stream.
I think that
Twitch might yell at us. Don't do that.
I think that times are changing, and that people need to adjust with that.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Give me Shamir on
No.
that question.
Your father's car is physically visible pulling up.
Oh, that's my
And
Uber.
as she watches it, I've done a lot of interviews and a lot of articles. I've spoken to many heroes, both in uniform and in costume. I think we're still looking at things the way they used to be. I think the world's going to have a rude awakening sometime in the next couple years when they realize that's just not the way it is, you know?
Things catch up with us all eventually.
Yeah. I just hope Japan can shake it.
We've had worse.
We had a pretty bad couple decades there. We got through that. We'll get through anything. Got a good head, kid. Good head on your shoulders, and damn fine quirk.
Born with it.
Mm-hmm. Take good care of yourself.
He was welcome.
And your father pulls up and opens the door from the other side. Hey! Long time no see, kiddo.
Hey, Dad.
Having fun?
Always.
All right. Hop on in. It's gonna be a bit to the gonna be a bit down to Tokyo.
Plenty of time to catch up.
Plenty of time to catch up. You leave Megan Guiglione behind. And with it, this awkward but still eventful vacation. Back home, we've trained like beasts.
I am the beast.
You spend your
Yeah.
Monday with your dad in Tokyo, and if you want to have that conversation, we can anytime, but also just spending time with your dad.
Yeah.
He probably isn't going to broach you on anything terrible.
No poking and prodding.
No, not this time, I don't think. Definitely not. You are flown home. You get home late that night. And you guys-
Tokyo?
Fuck. No! What do we want to do with our next 3-day stretch? More working out, more training.
Yep, I need that.
Okay.
I need that second point at least.
Ito?
I've got to do the thing with Snipe too.
Sorry.
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay. Cool.
Whatever.
Make 3 skill checks for me.
Work checks or?
3 skill checks. And I want you to tell me what they
Skill
are and how they relate.
Let's go to. Acrobatics for how to use them in a way that's, precision enough to be
Sure.
damaging without being widely lethal.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Excellent. 17 is enough.
Oh,
Hold on, we're frozen.
Oh no.
17 is enough. Continue.
Another?
Aha.
Heal for kind of the anatomy knowledge of strike points and vital.
Dracon coming in hot. 20 for 20 for you.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Hey.
No, that doesn't preserve that as a 9. So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
timing.
success, but that's going to make up for the lackluster success of your acrobatics.
sweet. How about diplomacy to negotiate whether or not it's the right time to use lethal force?
That is absolutely passable. I would prefer sense motive. But diplomacy, I will accept at a higher DC.
I was going to say, having my diplomacy mod's way better.
Mm-hmm. The DC is going to be much higher, though.
Well, okay, let's do sense motive then if it's much higher.
Okay.
All right, there's an at 14, 20.
Ah, you're good. You're good. See, a 20 wouldn't have beaten diplomacy, but a
Back.
20 beats sense motive just fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a success. And I'm not going to make you roll for the third one, because even if you somehow screwed it up the next day, you have enough days.
Cool.
Yeah, you knock it out on Monday and Tuesday, and you train every evening, Monday through Wednesday. I'm assuming you're gonna want to do more training too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do training Monday night through Wednesday night. You do training Monday, Thursday night. You get home and you join them.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you train Tuesday through Thursday, which is good because then Friday Zhao's gonna leave. Lads, you all get development points for your 3-day periods. All of you concluding on Wednesday, you concluding on Thursday.
That gives me 3 points.
Shit.
For
For the murder later.
Half man.
distance, increasing my distance.
Ooh, you're currently at 240.
Yeah.
Ooh. Want to increase it even?
360. No school.
Okay, going up to 3rd level on the distance. She's literally going the distance. She's looking for speed. No, 360. 360 is
A little bit.
love cake.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Fuck. We have a couple 3rd level abilities kicking around here in some. Your damage, your distance. You don't have any yet.
Nope.
You have a 3rd level. Your weapon tree is at 3rd level now because you have 8 weapons.
Yeah.
'Cause level 1 is 6. So
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And this guy's just going for a wide spread of really interesting.
Currently.
We're gonna go a little harder later.
But those 2 points go into my size of ability to extend it past the round.
Okay. Okay. So you're spending 2 development points now,
Yeah.
and instead of spending 2 hype for a round,
3 hype for a round.
there-
Right?
well,
No,
it's
2
1
hype.
to up strength.
You're right, yes.
So that you can then
Yeah.
boost.
Yeah. So instead of 2 for the round.
So 2 for the round. You want to do what? 2 for multiple rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do 2 for half charisma.
Cool.
Is that fair?
3 rounds it is?
Yeah.
I am good with that.
All right. Daring dude.
Who needs AC?
Fuck.
Armor
big boy
class.
in a speedo.
Hardly know her. All right. Anything else from the lads as we're going through this week, or do we speed run to the weekend?
I'm
Yet
good to
again.
speed run to Friday.
Speed run, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let triage know if you want to agree to working.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. So then he's going to have you in probably on Monday. It's going to be a pretty low danger kind of day, which is good.
Actually, now I'm not going to get my memory wiped again, am I?
Yeah, he texts you back, absolutely not.
Follow up. That was a joke. It's okay.
And he texts you back, not to me.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh, well, now I feel like a dick.
Yeah, he texts
You traumatized your teacher.
He texts you back after that.
D-bag.
We'll be just fine, kid.
I want to say like, thanks, buddy, but
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Pappy.
That is perhaps his greatest failing as a hero, that he had a kid under his supervision who was then.
Oh, am I a
fucked
guilt
up.
project now?
No, you're not. He likes you. He likes
You
you
were
a
his
lot.
first intern. He just got super
Really?
fucked up.
I
It
think
was for
you.
like 3 days too under his watch that he didn't notice.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
That's a lot.
was
That'd be hard,
There was
especially for
a
him.
decent
Yeah,
chunk
there's
of
some
time where you
neglect
had
there.
no idea.
like Friday didn't happen.
Yeah.
Saturday was like a blur, and then Sunday morning you were like,
Something's wrong.
oh, morning shift was.
Yeah, I'll go with him on Monday.
Okay. Yeah. Shao, they're gonna. Are you good to? You think your guys gonna be able to afford a train ticket to and from Tokyo?
Yeah. I mean, train tickets like
Yeah,
a couple bucks.
They're not that expensive. Plus, you're a student, you have a discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You're good.
I probably got just a train pass, like a year pass.
Yeah, you probably do. Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah. You commute to Tokyo on Friday. The rest of the lads keep training through the weekend. So you guys keep going until Saturday. You keep going until Sunday. Get your points up. Zhao, it's just a one-day thing in town. Yeah, we got a couple minutes. I think we can kick that out, and that'll be end of stream.
All right.
Because it's not like a super long thing. You go meet Atlas. You know Atlas. He's a huge Hulk of a man.
Yeah.
He looks. He's like obviously Japanese, but you think he might be like mixed, like Caucasian. You're not quite sure. Just has like some of those qualities about him. And he has this like kind of this like lighter blue jumpsuit as his design. But with the exposed lower arms. And
I too am blue with exposed lower arms.
yeah, he's slightly less vibrant than your blue. But yeah, he's like a little closer with gray blue.
Little sky bluish. Yeah.
Yeah, but he has this big symbol on his chest of
I do not.
the world with a man holding it up, right?
I
And that's
have
his entire
nipples on my chest.
Very good. I think he has nipples in there somewhere. Yeah, you take the train up to Tokyo, and as soon as you get off the train, he goes to clasp your hand. You gotta transform.
Get big for it. Big old
Yeah.
manly clasp. Dracon, thanks for the reroll. I'm
Hey.
probably gonna need it.
Zhao Fei, good to meet you again. I think we spoke for like a minute.
Just a moment.
It's just a minute. Well, wonderful. I'm very excited to have you involved. Why don't we go back to the gym? There's a private gym for this initiative. And yeah, there's going to be some papers to look over, and I'm going to walk you through all of them. You're going to sign them if you're interested.
I hear papers to go over and immediately transform back.
Your uncle left it exclusively to your discretion.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. You won't be seeing Midas today because he's out doing real hero work right now. And
Oh yeah, cool.
we're all cheering him on.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. We can watch him on HNN, but other than that, yeah, we're going to get you in there. And if you're ready today, I think we can do some flexing.
Yeah, totally.
Do some posing.
Anytime. Sure.
All right. He gets you in. He gets
at that.
He gets all your information, like both of your heights, both of your weights, all of your dietary needs. He gets everything, like every metric you can think of.
all the things to make a baseball card.
Yeah, he gets the exact measurements of your fucking chest, your biceps, like all the major muscle groups that they would want those measurements and such for. And he puts all that information in the database. You sign all the things you wanted on this.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to represent young men across Japan. That's super dope. There'll occasionally be competitions that you can opt out of, but otherwise it's mostly just like a modeling and marketing kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was gonna have to go like participate in the Olympics.
Not in the literal Olympics,
Okay.
but
The Special Olympics.
I'm sitting there training for
this
like
is a-
increasing my lifting scores and shit.
this is a pathway to that.
Okay.
The Olympics don't exist anymore as we know them.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
but
course.
I would have thought when it's like the Junior Olympics and it's like, oh, okay,
Junior
they're
Olympians,
gonna throw me up against a whole bunch of other kids. I'm gonna have to like wrestle other students from places and shit.
You will. So there will be
Okay.
competitions. If you win those competitions,
Hell yeah. Okay.
you will go to some like preliminary, just like weigh-ins, and you'll go before councils, and they'll judge you, and they'll do some things, and then yeah, that's where you could effectively go in as like, not like the Olympics, not the global,
But they're
yeah.
Olympics.
It's like the second runner-up, effectively. And this would be for all of the super-powered people from like ages 16 to 20. They'd have different age brackets and such for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what you're signing up for. You, of course, love all of it. You take it.
Super
Awesome.
into it.
And yeah, they get you in for your first photo shoot. And here's where it matters. Build hype for me.
All right. Bunch of people around. I'm gonna roll to try to build a little more, because I can build a little more off. Of that.
Absolutely.
That is straight focusing on myself. 16, right? Because I just add charisma to that.
Concentration checks, you also have your character level.
24.
Good, that's what I wanted to hear. And yeah, make a hype check, and you can go for max value, which should be 9, right?
Yeah. That is 29. So close.
29 should be, I mean, that's 6 points.
6 points. Okay. And I'm just going for the most impressive flexing I possibly can.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to straight do my 3 hype for 3d6 strength. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's plus 13 to my
Okay.
fucking score.
For the next round, your strength is what?
33.
Whoa.
Holy fuck.
Which
Plus 11 strength.
Is plus 11.
Fucking awful.
And was it the round or was it? Did I get the time on that? That's
That's
right.
what my
It is just for the round.
16th level paladin had in our old campaign.
I know,
Yeah.
but he has to spend all he's got to do that for a couple seconds.
And
You were like that always.
one more hype to increase size. Extra
Maximum
big.
effort.
Maximum
You could
effort.
use your last 2 hype for, well, can you do like physical skill checks?
I can do it on physical and dexterity skill checks.
Do yourself a favor. Brawler, take the feat temporarily. Frightening,
Intimidating prowess? I already have it.
Already have it, good? Yeah, and then roll me an intimidate check. And you can add bonuses from your last remaining, 3 hype that you have?
2
no,
hype that
2
I've
hype,
got.
yeah.
Another plus 4.
Yeah.
So that is plus 30 total even.
Fantastic, plus 30.
Good roll. Gonna take Dracon's reroll for that, because that was a 5. And a 13 is way better, that's 43.
I think it would have been fine with the 5.
Yeah.
All right. 43.
Plus whatever my larger size gives me.
Just
if
like,
anything.
what's the pose? What's the stance, you know?
Oh,
I mean, there's
it's-
going to be plenty.
Yeah,
right?
gotta hit all the
Yeah.
standards.
Sidle chest.
The chest pop, the
Uh-huh.
traps, you gotta go for the bicep, the classic, just double over from the back, from the front.
Absolutely. You get after it. You get all of them.
Everything.
Classic.
Everything.
It's very impressive. Your resume is. They're going to put you up there, but Atlas tells you, I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm pretty sure with a resume like this, when we put you before the judges for our internal affairs, you're in the program no matter what now. You're signed. Midas personally handpicked,
Hell yeah.
and he's our king. Well, yeah, we
Ironic.
literally, that's literally his title in the company. He's the king of the
He's
Elysians.
the king of the Elysians.
Right. But
Damn, son. Okay.
I'm just
Do
letting
they
you
remember
know.
what happened in the story? Because like,
Yeah, it's like, you sure about it?
You are going to be probably towards the top of the lower 12. And the lower 12 is what we call the best of our junior division, and the upper 12 is the best of our men,
senior.
of our adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The college
You,
kids.
you're going to be up there. I promise.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, with numbers like this and your prowess, you would almost qualify, if not for your age, for the lower end of the upper 12. So you have some pride in that, kid. Eat well. Okay, we got your dietary plan. You head home. You work on all this, and if you need help keeping to that, you let us know, and we'll hook you up. Okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
You're an athlete. You're a
Yeah,
champion.
boy.
You got to eat like a champion. And he sends you on your way after a day of work. Only 1 or 2 of those photos are going to make it to the internet's view for now, but still.
Yeah, yeah. My kilogram's
Guys!
gonna be off the charts.
What a busy week. This guy's just working his ass off. Respect. Trained like a beast. Trained like a monster. Meanwhile, these guys are going out to another part of the country,
Vacation.
meeting some weird people, having a vacation, getting a lot of free shit, but kind of unlocking some new opportunities for the whole of Class 1A. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Maybe some of us will reclass some things. Maybe some people will drop those useless abilities they've been toting around for so long and get a little bit of that goodness that we all crave. Coming this October. In the meantime, next week when we pick up with My Hero Academia Dungeons & Dragons, we are going to finish the last week of summer break before we go to summer camp. We're going to start up summer camp, I am sure of it. And we're going to have a good time, guys. I hope everyone's ready to have a good time. You're going to go do an internship for 1 day and 1 day only. And the rest of us, we're going to have some fun.
Get your mind wiped.
Guys, thanks for watching. It's been great. Make sure you check in tomorrow night for New Albion and Wednesday night for Mad King. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. It's been Dungeons. This has been D&D House.